Welcome to Everyday Happiness, where we create lasting happiness in 2 minutes a day through my signature method of intentional margins, creating harmony between your to-dos and your priorities, happiness science, and musings about life. I'm your host, Katie Jeffcoat, and today we're talking about negative visualization. So negative visualization is something referred to as the gap of what we want and what we have. It was developed by the ancient Greeks to create more happiness in your life. You basically visualize yourself deprived of whatever it is that you really value in your life. So you imagine that you lost this thing, or you lost this family member, or imagine that you lost your house. Imagine that you lost your job, or imagine that you lost your health. For example, my marriage isn't forever. Something could happen to my spouse. This life is fragile, right? So having these thoughts helps our brain appreciate our spouse. So in this experience of negative visualization, we start to feel gratitude and appreciation for our spouse. And we go on to appreciate them while we have them. And perhaps not really sweat the small stuff that happens during the day. So what happens as humans is we adapt to our environment and we start to take things for granted. We assume they will always be there. Our marriage, our job, our house, our health, right? So how would your life be negatively impacted if something drastically changed? What if you broke your foot or lost your eyesight or your house burned to the ground? These are all terrible, traumatic life events. So for a few minutes a day, visualize how things would be different if you lost something that you usually take for granted. And then feel appreciation for what you have. The science and the Greeks seem to think that this will make us happier. Let me know how this worked for you. What do you appreciate? Head over to @everydayhappinesswithkatie on Instagram and join the community on the hashtags Intentional Margins and Everyday Happiness with Katie.